Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having the most incredible day. This is the first time that you're watching my channel. My name is Sebastian, and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, honey. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, girl, you have found me. So why don't you grab a snack and a drink, hit that subscribe button, best friend. I would be so incredibly grateful. Best friend, we gotta talk because Ozempic. We got to talk about Ozempic, okay, girl? Because Ozempic is a subject, or any weight loss medications are subjects of a lot of criticism, and a lot of people are, expressing their feelings about celebrities or just, us normal people making the decision to go on Ozempic. So I'm going to actually tell you guys something that I've never told you guys before. In May, was it May? I think it was May last year. So about a year ago last year, I decided that I wanted to go on weight loss medication. And I was just in awe of people's, like befores and afters. I've been overweight my whole life. In the pandemic, I almost reached 300 pounds, and I've lost weight by myself, but so I'm editing right now, and I decided to put in that picture because I was at what I thought was a very low point mentally, and I want to start looking back at those pictures. Even though you can see I look very sad, I want to start by looking that in a way of gratitude and in a way of this has been my journey, and I want to start loving and remembering every part of my journey with love instead of this like constant battle to treat myself horribly. Do you know what I mean? So putting that picture, something I would have never guessed, but being my birthday tomorrow, I'm like, just free yourself from these chains that society, family, school, bullying have put me in, and I put myself in, of course, taking obviously ownership. But I put it there to show you guys that it's very sad to see that picture, I will say. I'm not gonna lie, because I know that day I just weighed myself, and I felt very low mentally. And I just come off like this humongous week of just binging. And I just lost my grandmother, so I think everything kind of just like, But anyways, that's why I put the picture there. Just for me to look back and say, love yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. All right, back to the video. It has, I exercise, I eat good, but it wasn't budging, And so I decided to do it. I tried Wegovy, okay? And I tried it for about a month. I took it for like a month and 2 weeks or something like that, like a month and a half, let's say. And it just wasn't for me. I felt sick all the time. I felt just my stomach was being so weird. I just didn't feel like myself. And I was actually like, I was just not happy with it. And I will say that the food noise that I've dealt with, I have body dysmorphia and eating disorders, and I've been extremely unhappy and depressed over, my weight, being bullied and all that. And the food noise of being obsessed with binge eating like I've always been did definitely go down, but it wasn't for me anymore. And I love it. Somebody literally just commented, fat ass. I'm not even kidding. Look at this. Look how funny this is. I'm literally talking about, look, fat ass. How funny is that? They literally just commented 2 minutes ago. You see, this is so funny because had this have gone down years ago, I would not have been okay. But now I'm just like, girl, I've heard it all before. So I tried it for about a month and a half, and I tried it because I just honestly, I couldn't lose weight by myself. And then I just decided to go off of it because I wasn't feeling like myself. So celebrities, normal people, I feel like if you really need it and your doctor approves of it, and it's not being taken away from people that have, diabetes and stuff, then I say do it, right? I say if you're meant to, if you have to, and if there's no other choice, do it. And again, that's not being taken away. Now, my issue with things like Ozempic is that in the beginning there was a shortage for people that, had diabetes, right? I definitely think that in my case, being obese, it definitely, had when I was almost 300 pounds, had something like Ozempic come out, I would have grabbed it immediately. Um, and, but now I really look at it like, I think that it's a beautiful thing if your health and your doctor agrees with it, you need it, and it's not being taken away from other people, then I say do it, right? And the reason I repeated that was because I think it's important, to have you understand where I'm coming from. Now, celebrities and people who use it because who are already skinny and want to stay skinny, I personally feel like for me, that doesn't seem right, okay? But then I am a little bit troubled because I'm like, well, I always say, I never judge people's bodies, never judge people's decisions about what they do with their bodies. But I say, if you are already, skinny and your doctor says that you don't need it, but you just want it because of vanity, or you want it because you want people to, not, you know what I mean? Like if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, and that's when I don't agree with it. And I also feel like the people coming for like Kelly Clarkson and all these people who are being accused of doing it and who keep it a secret, I think that's, I just feel like be open about it. You know what I mean? And I think that it would be really amazing because especially like someone like Kelly Clarkson, who she is watched every single day. I think that there's a lot of people who are overweight and saw her and felt like, okay, my girl's thick too. We're good, right? And then when they saw her drastically in a blink of an eye lose 40, 50 pounds, they're like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So when you give that whole, oh, it's a diet and exercise, eat your greens, chia seeds, like I feel like that's just leading people on, and that's causing a lot of dangerous traits that, people can eventually do. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like be honest, I think it would be such a breath of fresh air to be honest about things. I never told you guys because I only tried it for a month, but had it been the reason I lost all this weight, because I have been losing weight, I would have told you guys a long time ago, because I tried it for a month. I'm like, I don't have anything really to say about it. I think that if you know what it's like to be in your body and not love it because either you want to gain weight or you want to lose weight or whatever the case is, nobody knows your journey except you, right? And nobody knows what you go through when you get dressed, when you look in the mirror, when I don't know about you guys, but my family growing up definitely practiced a lot of poor eating choices, and there was a lot of diet culture in my household, a lot of sugar-free things, a lot of the diet starts on Monday, so that's just been pinned in my head, and throughout school being called obese and making fun of my boobs and all these things. I grew up with this mentality of hating my body, and hating my body is right now, as I get older, is becoming less and less of an option for me. I don't want to continue to support and to give people love and body positivity and then hate myself. Like, that's not an option. I should give myself the exact same love that I do the rest of the people, So my blabbing, I'm sorry about the blabbing. I just feel like it's your body. Do what you want. I would love it if celebrities were more upfront And I would love it if people who didn't need it didn't use it, you know, because I know there's also a big shortage right now on every single medication. So I've seen a lot of like really skinny, you know, celebrities say that, you know, they're on weight loss medication and all the housewives. And I'm just like, you know, yes, it's your body, do you, but like you are already, if you go to your doctor and your doctor says you don't have to lose any more weight, I just feel like you shouldn't be on it. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. But I don't see the issue. I just don't see the issue. Like, listen, I think that if you go in the shoes of somebody who's overweight, and I, you know, I can only speak for myself and my husband, my mother, you know, we are all overweight, and I've seen the struggles. Like I've seen it, and I've experienced the bullying. So when people say like that's a cheap way out, I just feel like walk a little bit in someone's shoes, you know what I mean? And I've seen just like I've seen all the working out that we've done. I've seen the better choices of food. I've seen the doctor appointments. I've seen, you know, the thyroid, the this, the that. If there's something that can help you, I don't see what the issue is. I'm being honest with you guys. Well, best friend, I've noticed you guys are also commenting on my weight and saying that I've lost weight, which, you know, I'm grateful that you guys are noticing. But I will say, you know, for me, it's not about the size. I just want to do it for my mental health. And this is speaking on my experience. I'm not speaking on anybody else's experience. I just want to work. I started my journey not even thinking about losing weight, but fixing my binge eating. My binge eating was getting so out of hand. And had it not been for my binge eating, I don't think that I would be even, you know, trying to lose weight. I just, you know, because I've always kind of celebrated being thick and gorgeous, honey. But I will say that my binge eating was getting so out of hand, so I had to do certain changes to my life, like delete the apps from my phone, the delivery apps, you know, not buy anything in my house that, you know, is going to, you know, that if I binge, it's not going to be so terrible, you know? Like, for example, I could easily have 2 bags of Doritos in one sitting. In like 2 movies, I could finish 2 bags. That was me then. This is me now. And so I buy like a lot of fruits, and I have, you know, I've become vegan. I've been vegan for like 2 months, I would say. And I don't know if that is the case or what it is, but yes, I've been losing weight, but I'm not intentionally trying to lose weight. I just really needed to get a handle on my binge eating and my unhealthy relationship with food. It resulted with some weight loss, but you know, it wasn't my main focus, if that makes sense. So yeah, best friend, you know, I just feel like it's our bodies. Do what you want with them. Be kind to yourself, love yourself at every size. I believe that if you are happy within your body, nobody's opinion should matter. And I just want to tell you that, you know, if you're unhappy with something in your body, change it. But as long as you're changing it for you and nobody else, then I think you're okay. So I love you. You are worthy of love, of happiness. And I just feel like every day is a present. That's why it's called the present. And we should really be grateful every step of the way, no matter how we look, no matter how we look to other people. What matters is how we feel inside. So I know that sounded kind of corny, but I meant it with all my heart. So anyways, I love you all. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.